この金玉の亀あるそれの音サルボボいえ忍者がいます Hey hey let's go 金化する大切なもの Protect my balls
Numero one uno. Number one. The danger of the public, Mauna Loa, the wreck of the Mauna Loa, actually. Yes, you might have not expected this, but he endangered the entire public by coming up with this idea. You know, but before I actually get into this, I don't know what's wrong with me, always just rushing into a plot. It just might be who I am. But let's get to the beginning of the episode, shall we? Alright. SpongeBob and Patrick D find out about a secret hideaway. And Patrick keeps on, like, just overly... SpongeBob wants to keep it secret, and Patrick won't shut his freaking trap. I'm surprised Mr. Ender didn't conclude this in the Patrick the Prick episode for not shutting his mouth. But, yes, Mr. Krabs says, like, he found out that there's, like, a golden coin or something like that. Is like, that's from the Mauna Loa, the shipwreck Mauna Loa. And so he says, like, he said he'd be the richest crustacean in the world. I think you already are with all the freaking money you have. I mean, are you seriously that ungrateful? I mean, geez, you have so much money. So much. I mean, you can literally bathe in it. Or have an indoor pool with it. But, you still want this? I mean, I don't know. When do you stop, Mr. Krabs? Really, when do you stop? When do you get off? But, anyway. So, he tries to follow Patrick and, SpongeBob. And apparently Patrick put up signs that just signaled where their secret hideaway was, and he even made a T-shirt out of it. So let's see. Mr. Krabs barges in there and pretty much tells them what to do, like he actually found it in the first place. Yeah, it's another one of those episodes when Mr. Krabs thinks he's the big man or he thinks he's the boss, when really he's just a incompetent failure. And let's see. In this episode, he decides to turn it into, like, well, he's like scoping it out, like, oh, nobody wants to be here if there's actually no real medallions or coins, because it turns out it was just an amusement park. So he decides to reopen it and turn it into an amusement park. I'm not even sure if he had a license to do that. Or, so let's see, he pretty much opens an illegal amusement park that was just, like, without restriction, and there's a bunch of kids and people, and just, it's kind of like a kiddie park and amusement park. It's for, like, everybody, and all the rides are old and rusty and terrible. So after it all crashes, the town gang up on Mr. Krabs, and they're just alright, let's not do something we might regret. He always says that for some reason, I'm not sure. That's just really one of the catchphrases this whole show has with, like, everybody. Let's not do something we might regret. Oh, shut up. Anyway. In this, then the cops come by and says, like, yeah, too late, Krebs. And he's like, oh, well, no, you can't take me to the pokey. Are kids supposed to get that? You can't take me to the pokey? Which means jail, by the way. I mean, are kids supposed to get that reference or something? And you're still talking about, like, oh, this is aimed towards kids? I mean, are kids supposed to understand what a pokey is? You could just say jail or prison. I'm pretty sure they understand that. Because it feels like a prison while watching this crap. So, they arrest him for the danger of the public. So he pretty much injures nearly everybody there. And I'm saying this as the worst because, honestly, he could have killed pretty much a lot of people. And I think he injured a lot of people, and he could have possibly even killed them. The way the rides, the way the condition the rides were in, I'm kind of surprised it didn't, because you see the route how SpongeBob takes lately. But in this episode, I mean, I don't consider it the worst. I don't consider it the best. I don't consider it like the worst Mr. Krabs episode. I consider it like the worst thing Mr. Krabs has ever done. Not that he's ever done, like, just in general, but just illegally. That involves breaking the law because he endangered the public. I mean, really, he injured a lot of people. There's a lot of people riding those rides. So yes, that was number one. And I am finished. Thank you guys, because for the transition in this video, I worked pretty hard on that. And I worked pretty hard getting this all together because I had to retake a bunch of this crap like 15 times because the actual upload thing kept on freezing up and it kept on saying like, oh, an error occurred, please reload the page. So yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. I'm actually gaining a lot of subscribers lately. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you guys for subscribing, watching, all that crap. Yeah, see you on my next video. And this is possibly the video I've worked most hard on, so, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Goodbye.